He's got a lot of places he could say. He could say, I'm from Oklahoma, I'm from Seattle, I'm from Lawrence, Kansas, from Kansas City. But he always says, I'm from Iowa Falls, Iowa. You know, that's where I'm from.
Yeah, and he wasn't born there.
And he wasn't born there, you know. He was born in Orange City, lived in a couple different places. But when he talks about where he's from, he says, I'm from Iowa Falls, Iowa. And I think that...
He's really proud of that.
Yes, and I think that's something that, like, has always stuck with him. You know, he's been able to go to all these cities, and he's traveled around the world, and he's met different players. One of his favorite teammates he ever had was Royale Ivy from Queens, New York, and they talked all the time about how he wanted Royale to come to Iowa Falls to just see what it was like, because, you know, he's proud of where he's from, and you know, that's where his roots are.
It's like a different planet than a lot of these guys grew up on. The fans that again just really appreciate what Nick does, and you know, some people would say, you know, they're not going to hang his jersey. He never averaged 10 points a game and stuff like that, you know. But again, it's just, you know, the value, and this organization being willing to recognize that value is pretty special.
A lot of coaching, you know, coaches who we really respect, national brand, you know, coaches that have said some amazing things. And, you know, you can tell the difference between coach speak. Usually you get kind of used to it, or you can figure it out after a few years who's trying to play you and who's not. And we've had some really honest conversations about how much they think of him, and I think that's pretty important.
Role players, guys that come off the bench, it's hard to find a home in a place on a team, and I had that here, so I always valued that. And the team valued what I did, and they wanted me back, and so we were able to, you know, reach agreements on deals, stuff like that, and I just had no reason to look elsewhere, and it just kept working out. And the team, I wanted to be, you know, I was here when we weren't very good. I was here when they were rebuilding the team, and then for us to have all the success we had, I just wanted to keep rolling and keep it going and try to win a championship. That was. I always felt like if I left and the team won a championship, that would be like the worst thing. Obviously, we didn't get it done, but that was my motivation, was to kind of just keep going with this thing and see how well. I was taught to play from my dad and just the people I played with. It was just try to win the game. What's the right play to make right now to help us win the game and do the right thing? And I was able to hang on to that all the way through, and I didn't try to bend the game to get a different result for me personally. I felt like if I started, there'd be something false about it and things wouldn't go well for me. It was almost like I just had to continue to play the game in this way, and it really served me well. I think it gave me like a value that I could affect the game in a lot of different ways, and was able to. The team would do well when I was on the court, so it allowed me to play more and have a better career. So I don't know. I'm thankful that I was taught to play that way, and I was able to keep that. So rare to have a career like that, where you can be in one place for long enough and get to know the people and have them get to know you. And I just think it's cool that they appreciate what I do, and I think that's what most people want is. If they work hard at something, they want people to appreciate it, and I definitely feel that when I'm here.
So, like, you're talking about this too.